Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel World Fashion and Decoration Tour. Today in this video, I present to you some grandmacore aesthetic home decor inspiration. Let's start the video. Grandmacore aesthetic home decor, also called grannycore, is a cozy, nostalgic interior style inspired by the warmth and charm of a grandmother's home. It blends vintage elements, handmade touches, and sentimental decor to create a space that feels comforting, personal, and lived in. Grandmacore is all about recreating the warm, inviting feeling of grandmother's house, a place full of memories, soft textures, and meaningful objects. It focuses on comfort over perfection and personality over trends. In a state of modern minimalism, this style embraces a layered, slightly busy look, filled with character and history. Think cozy, nostalgic, and full of love. Uses vintage and antique pieces like old wooden furniture, antique cabinets, clocks, or mirrors, classic china sets, and teapots. These items give your home a timeless, collected feel. Use soft and cozy textiles like crochet blankets, lace curtains or towels, embroidered pillows. Textures are very important. They make the space feel warm and comforting. Uses floral and pattern designs like floral wallpaper, patterned cushions, and patchwork flowers. Grandmacore loves mixing patterns instead of matching everything perfectly. Use handmade and crafty elements like knitted or crocheted decor, DIY crafts, handmade table linens. This reflects solo living and creativity, which are core to the style. Sentimental and personal items. Use family photos, heirlooms, and thrifted finds. Every item should tell a story and hold meaning. Use warm colors and natural materials like soft pastels, creams, and muted tones, oud cotton, and linen. This creates a calming, homey atmosphere. Why grandmacore is popular? Grandmacore has become trendy because people are moving away from cold, modern minimalism and craving comfort, nostalgia, and personal expression. It feels like a hug in shaker form, safe, familiar, and emotional. A grandmacore home feels like freshly baked cookies in the kitchen, a soft crochet blanket on the sofa, a room full of memories and warmth. It is not about being perfect, it is about feeling at home. Grandmacore goes deeper than just vintage looking decor. It's really about creating a lifestyle atmosphere that feels solo, comforting, and emotionally meaningful. The philosophy behind grandmacore at its heart. Grandmacore is connected to solo living. It values taking time to enjoy simple routines like tea time, reading, and crafting. Surrounding yourself with items that have memories, not just price tags. Choosing comfort and familiarity over trendy perfection. It is almost the opposite of modern, minimalist interiors. The state of less is more. Grandmacore believes more meaning is better. How grandmacore feels in each room. First, living room. A grandmacore living room feels layered and cozy. Soft sofas, covered with crochet throws or quilts, a mix of cushions in floral, lace, or patchwork patterns. Wooden side tables with small decorative items like candles, books, or teacups. Lighting is warm and soft. Think table lamps instead of bright ceiling lights. Next, kitchen and dining area. This is where grandmacore really shines. Open shelves displaying lettuce, jars, and vintage cups. Use floral tablecloth or lace runner, glass jars filled with the spices, dry fruit, or homemade treats. You might also see old-style kettles, oven baskets, handmade kitchen accessories. The space should feel used and loved, not stressed. Next, bedroom. A grandmacore bedroom is soft and restful. Layered bedding with quilts or embroidered covers. Use light, airy curtains, lace or cotton, a mix of old frames, books, and small keepsakes. Nothing looks too new, even new items should feel nostalgic. Color palette and patterns. Grandmacore doesn't stick to strict color rules, but it usually includes soft pastels like dusty pink, shades green, and light blue, warm neutrals like cream, beige, and off-white. Faded floral prints. Patterns are often mixed. Florals plus stripes, lace plus embroidery, patchwork plus gingham. The charm comes from imperfect matching. Pictures that define the style. Picture is one of the most important parts. Crochet, blankets, pillow covers and table runners, lace, curtains and doilies, cotton and linen fabrics. Use own wood furniture. These textures create the soft, touchable feeling that makes the space comforting. Decorating approach. How to actually build it. Instead of buying everything at once, grandmacore grows over time. Collect slowly. Thrift shops, family items, and handmade pieces. Layer gradually. Add textiles, then decor, then small details. Mix old and new. Not everything has to be antique. Display untied, showing your items openly like books, jars, and crafts. It should feel like your home evolved naturally. Small details that make a big difference. These little touches bring the whole aesthetic together. Fresh or dried flowers in simple vases, stacks of old books, tea sets, or cups on display. Framed handwritten notes or recipes, soft background elements like a radio or calming music. Emotional side of grandmacore. What really makes grandmacore special is how it feels safe, calm, nostalgic, and personal. It is less about impressing others and more about creating a space where you feel relaxed and connected. Easy to start. If you want to try it without changing everything, add a crochet blanket, use a floral tablecloth, display a few vintage style items, switch to warm lighting. Even small changes can create the cozy grandma home feeling. The collected over time look. A true grandmacore home never looks newly decorated. Instead, it feels like it evolved over many years. To achieve that, avoid buying everything in own style or from own shop. Mix different eras. 1970s floral plus older wooden furniture plus newer handmade items. Let things feel slightly mismatched but still harmonious. The goal is character, not coordination. Furniture style. What really defines it? Furniture in grandmacore is usually solid wood, often slightly worn or edged, rounded or curved, nothing too sharp or modern. Practical and comfortable rather than decorative only. Look for rocking chairs, wooden cabinets with glass doors, small side tables filled with everyday items. A little wear and tear is actually a good thing. It adds authenticity. Lighting, a key but often ignored element. Lighting can completely change the mood. Instead of bright white lights, use warm yellow bulbs, table lamps with fabric shades, soft bedside lighting. You want your home to feel like late afternoon sunlight. or evening calm, not a showroom. Stylic surfaces, tables, shelves, and corners. Grandmacore surfaces are never empty. They are gently filled. Child layering like this. Bottom layer, use tablecloth or runner. Middle layer, use books or trays. Top layer, use a small decor like candles, flowers, and teacups. But be careful, it should feel cozy, not cluttered or messy. Nature connection. Nature plays a soft but important role. Use fresh flower in simple jars. Dry flowers hanging or displayed. Indoor plants in ceramic or clay pots. Unlike modern decor, plants don't need to look perfect. They can feel natural and slightly wild. Handmade lifestyle, not just decor. Grandmacore is not just about how your home looks. It is also about what you do in it. Activities that match the aesthetic. Crocheting or knitting. Baking simple handmade food. Jotting in journals. Reading physical books. These habits naturally influence how your space feels. Influence from other styles, grandmacore overlaps with a few similar aesthetic but has its own identity. Cottagecore, more nature-focused and dreamy. Vintage farmhouse, more rustic and practical. Chic, more polished and decorative. Grandmacore is the most personal and nostalgic of them all. Common mistakes to avoid, even though it looks effortless. There are a few things that can change the vibe, making it too cluttered. No breathing space, using only fake vintage style items, full staged. Too many dark or heavy colors loses softness. Ignoring comfort, it should always feel usable. Modern grandmacore twist. You don't have to live in an old house to enjoy it. A modern version can include clean walls with vintage accents, minimal furniture plus cozy textiles, mixing modern appliances with soft decor. This keeps it practical while still feeling nostalgic. You can think of grandmacore like this: comfort plus memory plus texture plus softness plus personality. If your space has all five, you are doing it right. The art of layering, what makes it feel real? Grandmacore spaces feel rich because they are layered in multiple ways and tones. Visual layer, wallpaper, frames, textiles, and a small decor. Next, texture layer. Use lace plus cotton plus wood plus ceramic. Time layers. Old heirlooms plus thrifted finds plus newer handmade items. A flat on-layer room will never feel grandmacore in its depth. Windows and curtains, a hidden focal point. Windows play a big role but are often overlooked. Light, flowing curtains like lace, cotton, or sheer fabric. Soft floral or embroidered details with slightly gathered or tie-back styles. Natural light filtered through soft fabric creates that gentle, nostalgic glow that defines the aesthetic. Stories that become sticker. In grandmacore, stories is not hidden, it is part of the beauty. Use open baskets for cloth or blankets. Open shelves with neatly arranged jars and dishes. Wooden boxes or tins for small items. Every object becomes decorative when displayed thoughtfully. Everyday rituals shape the space. The home is designed around simple, comforting routines. A small tea corner with cups, kettles, and biscuits. A reading nook with a soft chair and lamp. A swing or crochet baskets beside the sofa. These activity spots make the home feel alive, not just styled. The role of egging and patina, one of the most important and often Misunderstood elements is patina, the natural sign of age. Slightly faded fabrics use old wooden edged, antique finishes that aren't shiny. This lift-in look makes the space feel authentic, not artificial. Seasonal grandmacore, keeping it fresh. You can gently change the mooded seasons. Spring is fresh flowers, lighter fabrics, and pastel tones. For summer is airy curtains, simple cotton textures. For autumn is deeper florals and layered blankets. For winter is heavier knits, warm plaiting, and cozy corners. The base stays the same. It just adjusts textures and colors. Where the style comes from inspiration sources. Grandmacore is often inspired by old family homes, traditional village houses, vintage European countryside interiors, personal memories, and heirlooms. That is why no two grandmacore homes look exactly the same. Why people connect emotionally to it? There is a physiological reason. This style feels so comforting. Soft pictures reduce visual stress. Warm lighting creates a sense of safety. Familiar objects trigger nostalgic memories. It is not just decoration, it affects how you feel in your space. I think today's ideas will help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you.